Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Tarot by Julie. This is your June 2022 reading. Let's get started. I have posted other videos for June, so feel free to check it out. And this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know right away if this is your story or not. Okay, that's good. So for your recent past, we have the Chariot, current energies, Two of Pentacles, future energies, Strength. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more for you guys. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, and Judgment. Okay, with the bottom of the deck being King of Wands. Okay, so in your past energies, I feel like you were kind of going through this whole almost very spiritual kind of energy where you really had to take yourself out of your situation and look at it, excuse me, from a different point of view. Because it was giving you a lot of stress. Like whoever you were dealing with here, you kind of felt like this was your person of like the whole yin and the yang kind of thing. But at the same time, they like stress the heck out of you. You're just like, you felt you weren't able to be of balance because they left you with so much worry and anxiety and stress. So you're just like, is this something that you want to entertain or not? And it made you really decide, like, should you continue on with the conversation? Should you continue to communicate with them? Or should you just be like, you know, put your hands up in the air and wave them? No, I'm just kidding. Put your hands up in the air and just call it quits, okay? Just, even though it kind of bruises your ego to think like, oh my gosh, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. What I pour my energy and heart into, it didn't work out. And so it is kind of like an ego thing as well, where it's kind of like you gave it your best, but it didn't work out. And so, but I see you kind of coming out of that energy with the Strength card here. You know the truth about this connection. You felt like you knew it served a bigger purpose. It helped you be more experienced. You learned your lessons. And if anything, it helped you break out of the stressful energy that you used to have so much within this connection. This past connection really stressed you out. And as soon as you understood the truth about this connection, it really set you free. So that whole saying of the truth will set you free, it really applied to you within this connection. I feel like, you know, this past person, perhaps you were dealing with somebody with water energies, very like emotional. They kind of come off as emotional. But you're moving on from that situation to somebody who is more action oriented. I feel like this past person did more like brooding, like, oh, like things are gonna work out, like, and as a result, you mirrored their energy, hence why you were always feeling so stressed and always in your head about whether or not it was gonna be successful or not, or if it's gonna go anywhere, because that's what they were feeling. But I see you coming in, you know, if this new person, somebody with more of a fire, action oriented energy, who you find very physically attracted to, you like this energy because you feel like they can actually match you. Like you're both able to move on from a situation and go on instead of being stuck. So that's what, you know, you appreciate that. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more. We have the Magician, Two of Swords, the Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, Five of Wands. Okay, so, you know, with this past person, I just kind of feel like, I don't want to say they played you, but they definitely fed you false hope. They made you believe that things were gonna progress, things were gonna be healed, things were gonna have some sort of momentum. And then you realize no, and you're just like, no, please, like, stop feeding me BS. I'm not seeing any results. You weren't seeing action-oriented results, and they just always kind of kept you at limbo. And so you're just like, no, none of that. I'm kind of moving on from that. I don't want to have to deal with that. And so you kind of, I see that you have set some boundaries here, okay? When it comes to this like future energy with this fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy, or somebody with a lot of fire in their placements. But with that person, well, one, I feel like this person already like has a family. Like they have a lot more of a family vibe. The other person had more of like a bachelor vibe. But this future person that, or the person you're currently kind of dealing with here, they're very like family oriented, and so they make you feel very included. But I do feel like this is gonna be more of a short-term thing that's gonna end as quickly as it started, because there is just a lot of energies here. I feel like they're talking to other people, like, you know, they don't make you feel like you're the only one. Yes, they make you feel very special. They treat you like somebody of worth and stuff like that. But at the same time, the monogamy isn't there with them. And so as a result, you're just like, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve better. Maybe this person isn't for me, because they make you feel like they're talking to other people, that there is like some level of competition when it comes to this connection. Okay, so what else for Sagittarius? Two wanted to pop up. So we have the Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So yes, this person, so the person that you had like this ending with, there is the soulful bond. Yes, you guys were meant to meet. You guys were meant to be in each other's lives and stuff like that. And I see you still like working together. I do see you still working together. Perhaps you're in a business together, or working on a project together, or something like that. So I see that if anything, even though you may not have been romantically compatible or emotionally compatible, but I feel like when it comes to work, you're able to find a good balance. You guys have a great teamwork in a sense, okay? But I do feel like you need to wrap it up. You need to wrap it up with this connection, because you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, and you need somebody that is able to reciprocate that. Even though so I think just having them energetically, yes, I understand you guys are working together, or you have to work together for whatever reason, okay? But you need to wrap that up, because it's not, they're still kind of pulling at you energetically, and the fact that you're not able to move on to a higher level of commitment with somebody else, because I do sense that there is love here. You do have some strong emotional connection and love, genuine love coming towards you, but you're not going to be able to fully embrace it if you keep having this other person in your life. And I understand if, especially if you're working together, or if you have a family together or whatever, or you share assets and stuff, like it's gonna be hard to completely sever the tie, but you need to let that go. You need to let that go. You need to close that out. We have the Five of Cups here. Because you are not helping them move on. Every time even though you may feel like, oh, you know, we're getting what you're getting along, okay? Like in your mind, you're like, okay, maybe even though this didn't work out, maybe I will keep them in my life because, you know, we're a good teamwork and stuff like that. But it's like, no, because you guys will both look back at the situation and be like, oh man, we could have had a good thing. And then you'll just go back to that downward spiral of, oh, what we could have had. Oh, what could have been, like coulda, woulda, shoulda, whatever. Like you need to wrap it up, because that depressing, sad energy keeps lingering every time you guys come back together, okay? And so, yeah, let's go ahead and end the reading with one final message from the universe. What do we have here? Three of Cups, the Artist, the Emperor, the Devil, the Hierophant. Okay, so the person that you have, or you are trying to wrap things up with, they have, you know, since you guys are technically no longer together, they're open to date, you're open to date. And so that's a lot of third party energies that's lingering around. And so it's just toxic. It's just toxic to continue being in each other's lives, trying to work this out. For what? Because of ego, because you're too stubborn, both of you guys being stubborn to not let this go, because you shared some good times in the past. It's like, I don't really see, by you guys staying together, it's not gonna be good for the both of you, because of ego, because of what may be convenient sometimes. By you not letting go of this connection, it's energetically pulling at both of you, okay? Yeah, the Fool here, fresh new start. You can't have a new start and bring all of your past baggage, past people along with you for the ride when it clearly didn't work. The reason why you guys separated was because it didn't work. So why carry on to the next chapter of your life when you're trying to start fresh? Why bring all of those energies along? And so you really need to break out of this, okay? That's what the universe is trying to let you know, is to move on and travel lightly. Stop trying to bring everything with you, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And you know, I'm sure if you have somebody special in your life who may be going through something similar, feel free to share this video with them or share the channel with them, as it might be very insightful and almost therapeutic for them too, okay? All right, so thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.